What's up, Chosenfew? Today I want to go over a knee shield pass. It's a basic technique. A lot of people right out white belt, they start learning how to do the knee shield, but it's used at like the upper levels as well, right? So someone's just not going to let you pass. So the knee shield, essentially, we're going to do it from a half guard position where he's got one leg hooked and the other one's across my body, right? He can play a high knee shield just like this. He can play a low knee shield. And so we're gonna go over a little bit more of the high knee shield right now. The low knee shield, I just like getting my chest over that and then passing this way because now he can't just extend. But usually people have a lot more problems with this high knee shield right here, okay? So one of the things that I have to make sure that I'm doing is I don't want to be too far forward, putting too much pressure on him, or too far back. I have to put just kind of like enough pressure where I got active toes on the balls of my feet and I'm driving into them a little bit. But if I start putting too much pressure, it's going to start hurting, right? And if he grabs the back of my head, he's driving that knee into my chest. It's too much that I don't really want to deal with, okay? So the first thing that I do, let's turn this way, when dealing with somebody's knee shield is I have to do something that totally makes this like an even fight. From here, it's not an even fight anymore. Okay, so I usually try to control his hip. Okay, if I can, I'm going to try to get my elbow to the inside and control his hip. Okay, but if I can't, as long as I'm putting pressure on his hip here, that's all I want. Okay, and now from here, if I can control, if he's trying to reach, I'm going to control his hand. If not, I'm going to post on the mat. Okay, so once I get this position here, I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to come up and drop my knee right on that leg. Okay, and as soon as I drop my knee on this leg, now it changed the position, right? And so all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to do a baseball slide, not a knee slice this way, because there's a lot of stuff. He can still come up to his knees, start taking my back, and now I'm in trouble, okay? So what I'm going to do is a baseball slide at that 45-degree angle this way, okay? And now from here, when I'm controlling this hip, my leg is coming this way, okay? And now all I have to do is bounce up with this left leg over his head to start getting that side control that I want, okay? He gets me in that nice knee shield. I'm having problems with him. Hand on the hip, control this hand, up, slide, and then come right into my side control that I need, okay? Make sure you're controlling that hip, controlling that hand. If he's keeping that hand away from me, it really doesn't matter as soon as I get here. If he knows I'm trying to, and he's doing that, that's okay. It doesn't matter from there. As long as I can come up to my base here, and I'm putting that pressure on that leg, now that 45 degree comes out here, okay? Another small detail that's super important, this way, I'm not gonna hook my foot here, okay? If I hook my foot, I can't do that baseball slide. I need to straighten my foot this way. So when I do this baseball slide, it slides right off the entire way. And I can come up to finish that side control. Okay? So don't hook your foot or I'm going to be here all day trying to get out of that position. All right? Like, subscribe, we'll try it out.